Hey, what is up guys, I'm KBHD here, and I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like every press event I go to has terrible lighting. So to keep it consistent, this whole video will have terrible lighting. So just in time for Android Wear to become officially compatible with the iPhone, we get the new Moto 360, it's official, and it looks pretty hot. Basically, they took the old one, made a few improvements based on the feedback we gave, and made it a lot better. First of all, there are now 3 main versions of the Moto 360 watch itself. A small diameter, a large diameter, and a woman's version. Small is 42 millimeters, woman's is also 42 millimeters, but with some specialized bands and material options, and the large is 46 millimeters, which is the same size as the original. Now we're still rocking the same round shape that got the Moto 360 its name. You might notice that bar at the bottom is still there, that flat tire. It cuts off a little tiny bit of the display, yes, but it houses the sensors and it wraps around the LCD a little bit. But honestly, after using the original Moto 360 for so long, it's really not that much of an issue to me anymore. Yes, it would be cool to have a full uninterrupted circle, but it's either that or bigger bezels, and Motorola is really proud of the Moto 360's huge screen to bezel ratio. Everything else is slightly updated and way more customizable, as it's now in Moto Maker. Obviously, most smartwatches let you customize it by picking a band. Moto Maker basically takes that to the next level, letting you pick a watch case color, the watch bezel color, and the band, all separately, so you can have actually a color of the bezel independent of the body, which is pretty cool. And there are also band options available, as you'd expect, and all of these bands are quick swappable. So Motorola made it pretty easy to decide if you want to switch up the look or you get a new band as a gift or something. You can use the lugs to quickly pop off your current band and attach a new one. I did it myself with my huge hands and it only took a minute. The women's version has slightly different lugs, but overall, this brings the Moto 360 up to match other smartwatches like the Apple Watch in terms of making the band switching easy. I'm curious to see how durable this connection with the bands to the watch will be over time. It seems fine now, and it was easy for me to do in person, but with a lot of band switching, it'll be interesting to see. Also, Moto 360 is now IP67 water resistant and dust resistant, meaning you can shower with it if you want, and they updated the internal specs, which was actually concerned with the performance of the old watch. So now it's rocking a quad-core Snapdragon 400, an Adreno 305, 4 gigabytes of internal storage, and half a gigabyte of RAM. We still have a heart rate monitor and we still have wireless charging, but there is one spec that I am still worried about, and that is naturally the battery. In a smartwatch, it's a small device, they've struggled with this usually. The Moto 360 now has a 400 milliamp hour battery in the large version and a 300 milliamp hour battery in the small and the woman's version. On the large version, I was quoted at the event that it'll get apparently 2 full days of normal use, but that's without ambient mode on. All I have to say about the battery life until the full review is we shall see. Overall, I'm pretty pumped to get my hands on the smartwatch to use it full time. It starts at $299, which is not cheap for a smartwatch or anything like that, but I'm willing to give it a shot because the OG Moto 360 for so long was my go-to smartwatch. Oh, and also, there's a sport version. It's coming out later this year as a sort of a separate device, but it has a built-in GPS and a unique new display technology, sort of combining a regular LCD with a low-contrast, gray, reflective, ambient display tech. This one will likely get its own review when it comes out. Overall, though, gotta admit, pretty pumped for the wave of second-generation smartwatches to start coming out, and this looks like a pretty good start to that. Anyway, can't wait to customize one and use it full-time, obviously. Thanks for watching this first hands-on and impressions video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.